more efficiently, which
Tapon? Oo.
Top City palabas na rin, ha? G.
Baby, put your pants on, baby, put your pants.
Baby, put your pants on, baby, put your pants on, baby, put your pants on. Go to your below.
Ayun. So, ayun. So sige, continue tayo. Let me show you guys how to create a campaign. So the very first topic that I'd like to discuss pagdating sa PPC is where is my, there you go. What are the different types of
Munza.com makes GANs great again. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to say again because they never were, and they're complicated. See, with Munza.com, making a Gantt chart is as simple as throwing a process or project stages here, adding owners and timelines and whatever other details you need here, and then, boom, you got Gantt. And it has all the features you've always wanted. Way much better. Like, for example, if there's a delay at this stage, I can just update it. But
Ayun. So sige, continue tayo. Let me show you guys how to create a campaign. So the very first topic that I'd like to discuss pagdating sa PPC is where is my, there you go. What are the different types of PPC campaigns, right? So this is the very first thing kasi maraming uri ng campaign na pwedeng gawin sa Amazon. So punta ka lang dito sa advertising. Can you guys still see my screen, right?
Yep.
All right. Good. So, punta ka sa advertising, campaign manager. And then pag napunta ka na dito sa campaign manager, there are 3 different options or ito yung magiging mukha ng campaign manager. Right? Like, let's say nakapagawa ka ng campaign, ito yung magiging ano niya, magiging parang interface. But when you are trying to create a campaign, click mo lang tong create campaign here. Yan. And then ito yung sasalubong sa'yo. Choose different campaign type. Meron tayong sponsor products, sponsor brands, sponsor display, yan tatlong yan. Now, this is something that I'd like to discuss with you guys. Anong pinagkaiba nitong tatlo na to? So, the first thing that I'd like to discuss is this sponsored, what do you call that? Sponsored products. All right, click natin to, sponsored products. And then, when you click that, when you click this continue, this will give you 3, like, a few different steps for you to be able to launch a campaign or an advertising campaign. Now, the very first thing is, what is the campaign name? Like, let's say you are selling a jump rope. Like, let's say this is a sponsored product campaign, and I am selling a jump rope. And then this campaign, like let's say, then SKU, product SKU, stock keeping unit. And then next is, like, let's say, what type of targeting is this? Kasi meron tayong iba't ibang type of targeting campaign. Meron tayong tinatawag na automatic, and then meron din tayong tinatawag na manual. Now, sa manual naman, meron tayong iba't ibang uri ng keyword targeting or product targeting. Meron tayong tinatawag na broad match, phrase match, and exact match or product targeting. It's something that I'd like to discuss with you right now, guys. So, dito naman sa portfolio, like let's say you wanted to put this specific campaign on a specific portfolio or specific folder, like let's say I want to, like, let's say this is a folder for sleeping bag. So you can choose sleeping bag here. Para yung mga campaign mo, like let's say you wanna check a specific campaign only for sleeping bag, then all you have to do is just to go here on the folder or yung ano niya, what do you call that? Yung portfolio, like let's say ito. So lahat ng mga campaign na makita natin dito when I click for sleeping bag is mga sleeping bag na campaigns lang din. So this is how, like, I would be able to see if, you know, some of the campaigns that I've been doing is doing well or not based on the goal that we are actually aiming for. So that's the portfolio. The next one is the start date and the end date, and then the marketplace, which is stated already here, United States. And let's say, assuming that this is a starting campaign, I'd like to start with $15 per day. And this is what I exactly mean earlier sa targeting. Meron tayong tinatawag na automatic and manual. Now, let me explain what's the difference between the two. So, automatic, Amazon will target keywords and products that are similar to the product in your ad. So, basically, from the word itself, automatic, ang gagawin ni Amazon system or Amazon algorithm, siya mismo ang magdidesisyon kung saan niya gustong ipakita yung product mo based doon sa product na binibenta mo na sa tingin niya is similar. Alright? So let us say merong nag-search ng product na jump rope. So potentially, pwede tayong ipakita ni Amazon doon based sa pagkakaintindi niya sa listing natin. Sa listing natin, sa mga keyword na nilagay natin sa title, product description, or bullet points, if we are really selling the jump rope. And this is the main reason why that doing an Amazon SEO, listing optimization, keyword optimization is extremely important. Most especially pagdating dito sa mga automatic campaign. Kasi this is how the algorithm or Amazon system is going to understand what is the product that you are selling for. Kasi nga automatic targeting. Ibig sabihin nun, you are letting Amazon to decide kung saan niya ipapakita yung product mo. So that's the difference between the two. So assuming that we choose or we're trying to advertise the automatic campaign right now, and then the next thing about that is the campaign bidding strategy. We have 3 or let's say 4 options here, extra step. The first one is dynamic bids down only. So ano ibig sabihin yan? Sa Amazon kasi, Amazon PPC advertising, it's an auction it's an auction system. So what I mean by auction system, para mag-appear ka sa page number 1 sa keyword na tinatarget mo. Like let's say we are targeting the word jump rope. Para mag-appear ka sa page number 1, it has to be a bidding war inside the system. So what I mean by bidding war, hindi lang ikaw ang tumatarget sa keyword na jump rope. Meron ding mga competitor na tinatarget yung keyword na jump rope na willing din bayaran si Amazon. So basically, it's about like bid war sa different competitors. Let us say si competitor are willing to pay $1 per click para sa word na jump rope, and then you are only willing to pay around like let's say 50 cents. So ibig sabihin nun, si competitor mas may malaki siyang chances na maipakita ni Amazon yung product niya sa page number 1 kasi siya yung may pinaka malaking willing na ibayad per click kay Amazon. It's a bid war. Now, this is what is campaign bidding strategy all about. Right? There are 3 options. Let's start with dynamic bids down only. So sabi dito, we will lower your bids in real time when your ad may less likely to convert into sale. Kumbaga, kung pangit yung performance ng campaign mo, puro lang clicks ang nakukuha mo, walang nakakonvert ng sale, kung meron man kakaunti lang, ang gagawin ni Amazon, you are letting Amazon to decide na babaan yung bid mo. So basically, let us say, sa word na jump rope, nagbid ka ng $1. And then pangit yung performance over time. So ang gagawin ni Amazon, instead na magstay siya sa $1 kasi it's not converting really well, instead na gumastos ka ng gumastos, ang gagawin niya, bababaan niya yung bid mo automatically. Siya ang magdidesisyon. Either bababaan niya, gagawin niya 8 cents, 7 cents, or 5 cents. Totally depend na lang sa gusto niyang gawin. So that's the dynamic bids down only. Now, the second option is dynamic bids up and down. So ang sabi dito, will raise your bids by a maximum of 100% in real time when your ad may be more likely to convert into sale, and lower your bids when less likely to convert to a sale. So anong difference ng dalawa na to? Dynamic bids down only, ang gagawin lang, bababaan niya lang yung bid mo pag pangit ang performance mo. The second option is up and down. Ibig sabihin nung pag pangit ang performance mo, bababaan niya yung bids mo. But at the same time, pag maganda yung performance ng campaign mo, tataasan rin niya by a maximum of 100%. Let us say nagbid ka ng $1 on a specific keyword. Gumanda yung performance tapos naka-dynamic bids up and down ka. Pag maganda yung performance, you are letting Amazon to increase your bid up to 100%. So ibig sabihin nun, you have a maximum bids, total maximum bid of $2. Pwede niyang itaas yung bid mo automatically without letting you know kung kailan, up to $2 yung bid mo kahit na nagbid ka lang ng $1. So this is what it is exactly all about. Dynamic bids up and down. Now, what is the difference between etong dalawang to? Fixed bids. So sabi dito, we'll use your exact bid and any manual adjustment you set and won't change your bids based on likelihood of a sale. So ibig sabihin nun, if you bid $1 on a specific keyword per click, hindi makikialam si Amazon. Hindi niya pakikialaman yung bid mo. $1 is $1. Kumbaga, bahala ka sa sarili mo kung anong gusto mong gawin sa adjustment ng bids mo. Ikaw ang mag-a-adjust manually sa bids mo. So that is what it is really all about. Itong tatlo naman. Now, the question here is, in addition to your bidding strategy, which is like let us say fixed bid tayo, you can increase bids up to 900% sa dalawang placement na to. So, the question there is, ano tong top of search? First page. Ano naman tong product pages? Alright? So, etong top of search, assuming na I search for, let us say camping pillows. Alright? Ang top of search, first page, di ba ito na yung first page? Ang top of search placement is etong pinakauna na row na sa advertising. Ito, makikita natin. Ayun, sponsored. Sponsored. So para ma-prioritize yung product mo dito, na maipakita ni Amazon yung product mo dito, Amazon is giving you an option na maging aggressive sa placement na yon, which is like let us say, nagbids ka na dito sa fixed bids ng $2 and then you wanted to be a little bit more aggressive na gusto ko i-prioritize mo ko sa top of search and I want to add more 200% or 100%. Alright? So ibig sabihin nun, pag naglagay ka ng top of search, 100% dito, yung maximum bid na willing mong ibayad kay Amazon na, on top of the $2 here, magiging $4 na siya, yung maximum bid mo per click. So you have to be very careful when using this placement, top of search, and the product pages. Like this is sa product pages, gusto mong maging aggressive doon, na i-prioritize ka ni Amazon, na ipakita yung product mo, then you can add certain percentage here up to 900% if you are willing to pay that much. So that's the differences itong mga dynamic bid strategy. Now, right next to that is yung ad group. So ano yung tinatawag na ad group? Yung ad group, yun yung laman ng laman ng campaign mo. Ganito kasi Amazon campaign structure. Bigyan ko kayo ng example para mas makita natin. Ayan This is the best example. Wait. Hanap tayo ng yung mas malinaw. Ito mas malinaw. Kuha tayo ng pen. Wait. Saan na yun? Ballpen ko, ayan. So ito, sa Amazon, meron tayong tinatawag na ad group. Ayan campaign. Ay, bakit ang... Wait lang, ang kapal. Manipis lang, ayan. So meron tayong tinatawag na campaign at ad group. So basically, ginawa natin kanina automatic campaign. Alright? Automatic campaign. Sa manual campaign naman, pag gumawa ka ng manual campaign, that is under your like let's say ito yung campaign mo. Pag manual campaign ka, it will give you different option to create different type of targeting, like exact keyword targeting, praise keyword targeting, or broad match broad match targeting. This is kumbaga yung parang structure niya. Si ad group is parang ano bang best neto? Parang nasa loob siya ng isang folder. Alright? Si campaign, ito yung folder mo. And then, sa loob ng folder, ito yung laman niya. Si ad group. And then, si ad group, merong iba't ibang option na pwedeng gawin. Either, manual, which is a manual, you can do exact targeting, praise targeting, or broad targeting. And this is what I'd like to show you guys right now here. Itong ginagawa nating example, which is kanina ginawa natin automatic campaign. And then, ad group name. Kunwari ito, jump rope, auto. Although it's not a jump rope. Dapat doon pala ako naglagay sa jump rope. And then right here, products, that's ad group name. Oy, bakit merong drawing? Wait lang. Yan. Right here sa product, you can choose what type of products that you'd like to advertise. You can add multiple products here as long as similar to sa product na binibenta mo. Totally up to you. Or you can only advertise, you'd only like to advertise one. So say for example, our case, that one. Ito na. So automatic campaign, dito na yon. We have different options as well pagdating sa automatic. Like, we choose a default bid, which is 96 cents, or set bids by targeting group. Set bids by targeting group, sa automatic, meron kasing tinatawag na close match, substitutes, or complement. So anong ibig sabihin ng mga targeting na ito? Itong mga targeting na ito, you have an option to close it if you want, but you also have an option to turn it on, depende na lang kung anong type of targeting ang gusto mong i-target dito sa automatic. So let me explain anong pinagkaiba ng apat na to. Sa close match, dito sa close match, ang ibig sabihin nito, when you run an automatic campaign, ipapakita di is yung pagigisang yung ay naputol which is yung jump rope. So ibig sabihin nun, sa close match, ipapakita ni Amazon yung product natin sa mga jump rope na product. Loose match naman is yung parang medyo less relevant. Ayan we will show your ad to shoppers who use search terms loosely related to your products. If your product is Doppler 400 count cotton sheets, we'll show you when shoppers use the search term like bed sheets, bad sheets, and bad towel. So basically parang ganon. Anything na medyo less related yung product mo sa binebenta mo, ito yung loose match. Now the substitute is substitute itself. So parang like let's say we are selling jump rope, potentially pwedeng ipakita ni Amazon yung product natin sa mga jump rope na like let's say electric jump rope or yung mga kids jump rope and whatnot. So parang ganon. Sa complements naman is complementary product. Ano bang complement ng ano? Jump rope. Gym gloves and something na pang ano, pang exercise or rope replacement or whatnot, or parang like let's say nagbebenta ka ng kutsara, then potentially pwede kang ipakita ni Amazon sa product na tinidor kasi complementary sila na product. So itong pinagkaiba ng apat na to. So you have an option like let's say gusto mo lang i-turn on yung close match na or ipakita yung product mo sa mga product na similar talaga sa product nyo, then you can leave it as is na ganito, na siya lang ang naka-turn on. But for this case, like let's say let's turn all of them. And then launch to other marketplaces. So para hindi ka na mahirapan gumawa ng automatic campaign, you have an option to automatically launch the same campaign sa Canada. Ayan. Let's turn that off. And then negative keyword targeting. So negative keyword targeting is, let us say, whatever keyword na nilagay mo dito, ibig sabihin nun, those were the keywords na ayaw mong mag-appear yung product mo. Alright? Let us say nagbebenta tayo ng kutsara and ayaw mong mag-appear sa mga product na like let's say plato.
Why not?
Hindi, assuming lang na ayaw mo mag-appear sa ano. Example, ayaw mo mag-appear sa mga sa mga product na plato if you are selling kutsara. Let's say gusto mo lang ma-focus yung attention or ano mo, yung mga impression mo or what do you call that, views mo sa mga kutsara talaga, then you can put that from here. Right? Plate and whatnot. So this is what negative all about. Any search term or keyword na ayaw mo mag-appear na sa tingin mo hindi magka-convert into sale yung product mo, then you can put this from here. Like let's say ayaw ko mag-appear sa word sa sapatos, like sa shoes. Then you can add keyword from here, like keyword exact or keyword praise, then it will be right here. And right after that, you can also put a specific, product na ayaw mo mag-appear, like let us say
Naputol.
hina ng internet. Paputol-putol ba?
Yes, coach. Paputol-putol po.
Yes po.
Ay, wait. Until now? Hina ata internet.
Diyan na.
Ayaw niya. So assuming nga lang this type of product, ayaw ko mag-appear sa product na to. Ito. You can put that from here and click exclude and there. So ibig sabihin nun, then click mo lang tong launch campaign and then ito na yung magiging mukha niya dito. Parang ganito. So sa campaign, dito mo rin makikita iba't ibang ano niya, metrics and performances like ito, status type, end date, budget, type of search, impression share. We'll discuss this further in the future. Magkano na yung spend mo, orders, sales, your ROAS, and other metrics from here like the impression, clicks, ayan, click-through rate, cost per click, ACOS, and whatnot. Ayan o. Hindi lumabas. Ayan. Impression, clicks, click-through rate. So ito yung magiging mukha niya as soon as you launch the campaign. But this is only the automatic campaign. But if you choose the manual campaign, pretty much the same. Ito yung campaign bidding strategy. This is the ad group. You can choose the product that you wanted to advertise. Then ito na, manual targeting, you have two options, keyword targeting or product targeting. Let's start with keyword targeting. Sa keyword targeting, ganito yung magiging ano niya. you have three targeting type of option. Like let us say broad, praise, or exact. I think I have some sort of better presentation sa ano. Wait lang. Files. Try ko lang hanapin para mas mapaliwanag ko siya ng maayos. Anong diferensya ng tatlong keyword targeting na yon? Ano, types of keyword targeting, broad match. Ito. I don't know. Sige. Sana ba yan? Nawala. Ay, ito pala. Ayan, so makita natin sa manual, meron tayong dalawang option, keyword and product targeting. Sa keyword targeting naman, meron tayong tinatawag nito suggested keyword, which is si Amazon magbibigay ng mga suggestion keyword na sa tingin niya relevant doon sa product mo. And this is also based on the listing na ginawa mo kung ano yung mga keyword na nilagay mo doon. Which is sa case natin, we are selling a beach blanket and yung mga suggestion na binigay rin ni Amazon sa atin, ito, beach blanket, beach chair, sleeping bag adults, and whatnot. So you really have to identify what is the keyword or search terms that is relevant to your product na gustong maipakita yung product mo sa advertising. Kasi or else baka maipakita yung product mo sa mga maling search term and you will only spend without getting any sales. But what I'd like to discuss here suggested, you can also put the keyword manually, which is something that we're going to be doing right now. You can also upload via Excel file. Totally up to you kung paano mo siya gagawin. But what I'd like to discuss here is these three different match type, keyword match type. So ano ba ang difference ng broad? Like let us say, yung example natin dito, eto. Like let us say you choose broad match. Right? So sa broad match naman, ito yung ano niya. Saan siya pwedeng mag-appear yung product mo when you target the match type, keyword match type broad match. So example, ang keyword targeting natin is we are selling a red t-shirt. And tinarget natin yung keyword na red shirt. So potentially, when you do a broad match campaign, pwede kang mag-appear sa red pag may customer na nag-search na red V-neck shirt for men. Kasi nandun pa rin yung word na red shirt. Kasi sa broad match, you can add a modifier word on the first, middle, and in the end of your PPC keyword targeting. Right? Kumbaga, kahit anong combination yung gamitin ni customer na search term when they search for your product for as long as present doon yung words na ginamit mo sa keyword targeting mo sa broad match. Which is sa case natin, yung targeting natin is red shirt. And then si customer nag-type ng red V-neck shirt for men. So ayun red shirt. So potentially, mag-appear tayo sa search term na ito kahit ang tinarget lang natin is red shirt kasi nga naka-broad match tayo. Kasi ang rule nga, any modifier na pwedeng ma-add sa targeting natin like V-neck for men or whatnot, pwede tayong mag-appear doon. The second example is, let us say merong customer na nag-search ng medium red shirt for women. Pwede pa rin mag-appear yung product mo doon kasi nga present pa rin yung word na red shirt. Next is gym workout red shirt. Pwedeng mag-appear yung product mo kasi nandun pa rin yung word na red shirt kahit na nag-type si customer ng gym workout. So this is the broad match. But the question there is, what is the difference pagdating sa praise match? Kasi meron tayong praise match. Ito. Praise match. Ito, praise match. Right? So sa praise match naman, ito yon. Praise match. Ito. You can add a modifier word on the first and the end only of your PPC keyword targeting. Like let's say, same example. We are targeting red shirt. We are selling red t-shirt. Pagdating sa manual keyword targeting sa PPC, pag praise match ang pinili mo na match type sa keyword targeting, you will be visible in the customer search term pag si customer nag-search ng, like let's say, V-neck red shirt or red shirt for women or gym workout red shirt. So kung mapapansin nyo, yung modifier or yung mga search term na nadagdagan lang ng keyword is nasa unahan or nasa huli lang. Yung word na red shirt is magkadugtong talaga or naka-intact. So this is the praise match. Whereas yung broad match pwedeng mahiwalay yung red and shirt tapos merong nakalagay na word sa gitna which is V-neck. Sa broad match pwedeng marumble-rumble yung keyword targeting mo kung saan siya maano. Sa praise match naman hindi. Pwede si customer, pwede ka lang mag-appear pag si customer may inad na modifier word sa first or sa end of the keyword targeting na tinatarget mo, which is the red shirt. So ito yon. Now, the difference of that as well, kasi panaro ng panaro yan, sa exact match is ganito. When you target the keyword red shirt, you will be visible in the customer on exact match. Walang keyword modifier or walang words modifier. You will appear on red shirts or red shirt only. So this is the exact match. Kumbaga, highly targeted yung keyword mo na kung ano yung keyword na tinarget mo, doon ka lang din mag-a-appear. Now, the example of that, how it is going to look like pagdating sa PPC is ganito. Like let's say, yung targeting namin, ayan o, kita ba? Palaking ko lang Ano ba to? Slideshow. Ayan. Yung targeting namin is leather dog doorbells. Yung match type na tinarget namin is broad. Dog, doorbell, leather, gold. Ito yung search term na ginamit ni customer. So napansin nyo, nagkabaliktad-baliktad na yung word compare dito sa targeting namin. Kasi sa targeting namin, leather, dog, doorbells. Pero dito, ang nangyari, dog, doorbell, leather, gold. But still, nag-appear pa rin kami. Pero meron siyang modifier na isa dito, which is yung word na gold. Now, another example is bell for dog training. Broad match targeting. Nag-appear yung product namin sa search term na ginamit ni customer, which is dog house. Merong word sa gitna, dog house training bell. Meron pa rin yung present yung word na dog, present yung word na training, and present yung word na bell. Same thing here, leather dog bells, leather, and ito naman leather dog bells yung targeting, broad match, and then nag-appear yung product namin sa leather red dog bell for training. This is what I exactly mean earlier. The phrase match example naman is ito. Yung modifier niya nasa gitna or nasa unahan or nasa huli. Tinarget namin dog bells. 1-inch hunting dog bell, 7 feet jump rope. Jump ropes yung bell for dog, jingle, bell for doorknob, bell for door, dog tatuloy. Adult jump ropes, and then nag-appear kami sa adult jump rope for weight loss and whatnot. So this is phrase match. Sa exact match naman, kung ano yung tinarget mo, yun din doon ka din mag-appear. Like let's say hand pump basketball, din nag-appear kami sa hand pump basketball. Four square ball, nag-appear kami. Rubber balls, kickballs. So ganun lang. That's the differences between those different type of keyword targeting na pwede nating magamit. So let us say this one we're selling jump rope and I want to do it on a I want to target the keyword jump rope on a broad match, then type the keyword, or you can copy paste the keyword here, or you can also click the suggestion here from the Amazon itself. Like let us say jump rope for kids. What else? Jump rope, then add keyword. And then from here, you will be able to see yung suggested bid, yung bid na willing mong gustong mangyari, and whatnot. Then you can definitely change it from here the way you wanted. $1, $8, and whatnot. But this is quite like advanced discussion already. But for now, this is it muna. Like this is how and where you can see on how much you are willing to pay for a certain keywords that you are targeting, right? So yan, meron tayong naklik ko pa yung exact. Meron tayong exact na targeting, meron din tayong broad. Ito yung keyword. Right? And then negative targeting, you know already about this, and then click launch campaign. So that is basically how it is. You create a campaign, and as soon as ma-launch mo yung campaign, and it would look like this. Sa loob naman, like let us say this one, this is a sponsored product manual campaign. Ayan. And here, click natin yung targeting. This is product targeting. I targeted this ASIN. Hanap tayo ng example na keyword. Click lang natin yung active. Active status, enabled only, apply for sleeping bag, and ito, SP. And add groups. Ayan, click natin to sa loob. There are a lot of different options from here, but probably we can discuss this in the future. But what I'd like to show you right now is itong targeting lang muna. How does it look like inside? So ito, ang active na lang ngayon itong air sleeping pad, which is, let us say, last one, July 31, and targeting. There's not much in here kasi super low na yung bid niya, but change natin, customize natin yung column, tingnan natin yung impression clicks, click-through rate, cost per click, and ACoS. And here. Ito. Kaya pala sa naming convention na don't mind about it yet, like itong nakalagay na RT or SRTSV, pangalan ko yan. Just to know na ako nag-create ng campaign. Ayan, Ruben Chongson, sponsor product, Sleeping Pad. This is an automatic campaign. February 21. And like, let us say, for the last, like, lifetime, this is how it is going to look like here. Pag meron ng data yung campaign na ginawa natin. And how to read this, we can probably discuss in the future. Ayan, meron tayong tinatawag na impression, clicks, click-through rate, spend, cost per click, orders, sales, and ACoS. So basically, impression is yung mga taong nakakita ng product mo na dumaan yung product mo sa screen nila. It doesn't matter kung clinic nila or not. That will be counted as impression. Yung clicks naman, yung mga tao na nag-click ng product mo. Click-through rate is how many percentage or ratio nag-click out of this numbers of impression, which is 3.3 million. Yung nag-click lang is 5.7 thousand, which resulted to having 0.17% of click-through rate. Ito naman yung nagastos is spend, and this is the cost per click, and this is the numbers of orders, sales, and the ACoS. So that is how actually like it look like pagdating sa sa sponsored. That is sponsored products only, but pagdating naman sa sponsored display, they pretty much almost have the same process na pinakita ko kanina sa sponsored sponsored products. So pretty much almost the same campaign name, start date, end date, your budget. Then you could choose a format from here, product collections, source spotlight, or video ads, which is yung pinakita ko kanina. And then you can choose the product here that you'd like to advertise, like let us say this one. And then you can upload the video from here, add a video, and then you will have the targeting option here, keyword targeting or product targeting. Then when you do product targeting, you can put it manually. When you code keyword targeting, pretty much the same. You can choose the suggestion or you can enter the list manually. And then negative targeting and pretty much launch campaign or launch review. Almost the same nung pinakita ko lang na process sa sponsor products kanina. It's just that it's a different type of tawag nito. Placements and type of ads kung saan siya mag-a-appear. So, ganun yun. Ganun din sa sa sponsor display, pretty much almost the same process. It's just that it has a different placement and some different features as well pagdating sa advertising. Campaign name, start date, end date, marketplace, ad group, product that you'd like to advertise, then targeting, contextual targeting or audiences targeting. We can discuss this in the future. But here, bidding optimization, for reach, page visit, or you're trying to optimize for page conversion or for a conversion. And then from here, either you can choose the suggested or manually add individual product that you would like to target. Like let's say I'd like to target this competitor. Gusto ko mag-appear yung product ko sa product page nila. Then you can do that from here as well. And then here, logo, headline, totally up to you kung paano mo i-design yung ads mo pa doon sa nila. The way how it will appear in their product listing. About this bidding optimization from here, this is different from what I've discussed earlier, but I can probably discuss this next time pagdating dito sa optimized reach, for page visits or for page conversion. Yep. What else? Wait, let's have some. Basahin ko lang muna saglit yung Ay, ang dami palang chat, hindi ko na nakita. Sorry. Well, according to Jeremy, kakasar ko lang ng Amazon Business Specialist Coach without any background sa Amazon market. Kaya medyo nahihirapan ako sa pagkuha ng PPC results. Well, that's totally okay po. I started having zero knowledge as well. The key thing lang there is just to really put time on learning about it lang talaga pagdating sa Amazon. This is something that you are really interested to learn about. Di po muna coach, I have meeting po. Yes, sige po ma'am. Congrats Jeremy, pero may experience na po ba kayo on other Amazon PPC coach, which is most accurate para basihan ng profitability? Both actually, Sir Arvin, ACOS or ROAS are good metrics to measure the success of your campaign. But when it comes to the overall profitability ng measure as a whole ng business nila, I would say na you look at the TACOS or total ACOS. Kasi kasama na doon yung calculation for the organic sales plus the advertising sales. Ma'am Jeremy, wala talaga kin kaya pa. Sa campaign bidding coach, ano po mostly gamit mong strategy? Down only po, Sir Alex. And fixed bid. Depende sa strategy and situation. Nasa record video module po ba ang mga na-discuss mo dito? Nasa SU po kasi ako. Yes, some of them nasa video, nasa lessons din, but not all of them. Broad match, may limit bang ilang keywords? As far as I know, wala po siyang limit. Anong tools ang pwede gamitin for SEO and PPC special messages po ba aside from Helium 10? For SEO, data dive, but very limited yung pag niya. But other than that, most of the time, ano yung ginagamit ko talaga when it comes to sa PPC naman, you can, one of the best PPC software na nagamit ko is yung PackView. So definitely that's something that you can probably try as well. But in terms of SEO optimization, majority of the time, pag kumukuha ko ng mga keywords sa loob ng mismo ng Amazon Brand Analytics, Customer Search Term Report, and from the Helium 10 itself. Right? So, ang Amazon PPC po ba, sir, is parang FB ads din? Yes, parang ano din po siya. Parang Facebook ads din po siya. Kumbaga, this is a platform of advertising lang ni Amazon inside Amazon. Inside Amazon din. So parang ganun lang din. So, number 9 that I'd like to discuss is how extremely important Amazon PPC to a client or in Amazon. Now, back when I was doing, being a product researcher sa isang Amazon, one of the challenges talaga na kumbaga parang headache on my side as an Amazon product researcher virtual assistant is the yung consistency of having a long-term client. Kasi sa Amazon product researcher, mas especially pag yung mga direct at hindi client, hindi mga agency, when you are a product researcher, aside from very time consuming, the pressure and whatnot, sa hirap maghanap ng product, depende sa magiging criteria na hihingin sa iyo ni client, the most common challenge about it is the consistency of having a long-term client is yung patalon-talon ka ng client. Kasi as soon as mahanapan mo na sila ng product na binibenta mo, then chances are that's the end of the contract already and you have to find another client na naman who are looking for someone who can do product research for them, which is quite a hassle kasi nga it's not really easy to find a new client pagdating sa mga ganyang bagay. So as much as possible, we wanted to have a long-term and consistent service na pino-provide natin sa kanila. And this is where I came up with an idea and have to decide na to think about what is the type of skills inside Amazon na kakailanganin talaga nila lagi. That is kumbaga parang sobrang importante talaga sa kanila. And this is where I think about na yung pagiging isang Amazon PPC specialist. Kasi yung role ng Amazon SEO and PPC specialist is to generate sales, which is the main goal and which is the bottom line why they are selling on Amazon platform para makabenta. So basically, they would always need someone who can do PPC for them. As long as maganda yung performance mo sa kanila, then they will keep you like forever as long as they are selling. And this is the main reason why that I decided to mainly focus on developing my skills alone pagdating lamang sa pagdating sa PPC. Kasi aside from maganda yung rate niya, aside sa maganda yung demand niya, hindi ganun ka-saturated, yung consistency of having a long-term client is nandun talaga. So, the question is, ganun nga ba talaga? Like, in terms of like rate and income, is it really possible to have, what do you call that, a 6-digit per month? Well, let me tell you, yes. Kasi even me and from my previous student, that is something that they have experienced already. Now, this is some example. This one, etong 70K, this is for for one client lang to. So what if you have like what I call that? What you have 2 client already? That's over 100,000 already for 2 client doing PPC alone. That means you don't have to learn everything about Amazon. You pag isang Amazon product researcher, inventory, customer support, creating tickets, solving listing issues, and whatnot. You don't have to learn everything to make 6-digit per month. Just one skill alone, Amazon PPC, bigyan mo lang ng panahon, oras, yung pagiging Amazon PPC specialist. It's not really impossible to make really 6-digit per month. Which is this one, 70, 80 per month sa isang client. It's not really impossible because that's really the average, at least as far as my experience. Ito, 6 to 8, depende na lang sa magiging kumbaga conversion per month ng dollar, which is aside sa case ngayon medyo malaki-laki. Pwede ba, may tanong si Ma'am Angela, pwede ba mag-start ng part-time sa PPC? Yes, totally, pwede po kasi meron din mga client na naghahanap ng part-time na ng PPC. So, this is from my previous student nga pala. Wait. This is from Sir Jerwell. Now, hey coach, I nailed my first job application as business specialist in German aggregator company. Thank you so much for all the learnings and whatnot. I have one here, one student na naka 6 digits sa isang client lang. Wait. Hanapin ko lang . Wait. Actually, kakaunti lang nilagay ko dito kasi hindi naman kasya lahat. But these are some of the students already na nagka-client after taking the course Amazon PPC. Ay, hindi ko ata nalagay dito. Wait lang. Hindi ko ata hindi ko ata nasama. But I have one client lang, totally like 6 digit. But what my point here is the potential of being an Amazon PPC specialist is that there is really money on learning this type of skill. These are some of them from the previous student na nakuha ng client and whatnot. So basically, if this is something that you are really interested to learn well, on a deep dive in terms of lessons and learning everything pagdating sa Amazon, then I'd like to announce that I'm actually opening the batch 11 already, which is something that you can see from here what are the different types of lessons that you will get sa pag-isang Amazon PPC specialist or sa pag-take ng course, and this is what it is all about. Feel free to visit our website sa Sandbox VA, especially dito sa Amazon PPC Advanced. There's a lot of things na pwede mong matutunan. Yung pinag-usapan ko natin kanina, those were just some basic stuff that you need to learn, but there's still a lot more na kailangan nating aralin for us to be able to really help our client and have a good rate when it comes to asking some service fee sa kanila. You can do $8, $9, $10 an hour, depende na lang sa experience at confidence and knowledge the delivery mo sa kanila. But at the same time, there are some lessons from here how to offer free audit to clients' SEO and PPC accounts para ma-convince yung client mo na you really know something. This is one of the best way to convince and get a client, to give them an free audit sa kanilang account, and this is one way that you would be able to show them na you really know something na makakatulong sa kanila. Client prospecting tips and preparations. This is something na ituturo rin sa course. And how to make an online portfolio like this. Let me show you kasi yung online portfolio as well is extremely important like this. Yan, paggawa ng website online portfolio. Yan. So this is part of the lessons that you would learn from the course itself. But again, I'm opening already for someone who is interested to learn paano maging isang Amazon PPC specialist. I am opening officially the batch 11 already on this live, and there will be limited 50 slots only. We have a question from here. Ang campaign bidding coach, ano po mostly ginagamit? Ay, anong coach nasa record video module? Ano pa? Ang Amazon PPC po ba, sir, is parang FE ads din? Coach, separate po bang SEO and PPC na job or parang na-hire ginagawa parehas? It could be a separate skill pero kasi yung SEO and PPC konektado kasi silang dalawa na kailangan maging optimize yung SEO mo first before doing your PPC. And that's the main reason why that sa isang course sinama ko na silang dalawa, yung SEO and PPC. Lastly, coach, pero hindi mo kailangan gawin yung SEO kasi merong mga kliyente na they have someone already who's doing the SEO and then you can focus only on the side of the PPC. But if not, wala silang SEO specialist, then you can offer that type of skill as well sa kanila. Lastly, coach, how do you go about the keyword budgeting? Sinusunod mo lang ba suggested bid or I considered sa certain factors pagdating sa sa budgeting. Merong mga kliyente na like they will give you a certain budget only and then ikaw na bahala kung paano mo siya i-allocate into like different campaigns. But at the same time, merong mga client na it's totally up to you how much you'd like to spend as long as maganda yung maging return in terms of sales, then goods na sila doon. Possible bang magka-client even you only have training lang sa SEO and PPC? Mostly kasi nakita ko with experience. Meron kayang nagbibigay? Yes, merong mga nagbibigay ng internship, yung MAG and FBU Solutions, yung FBA Fast Track. Pero mostly sa MAG, may Amazon guy, they're accepting with no experience sa PPC internship. Now, having no experience is not actually a hindrance. What I did before is inayos ko lang yung online portfolio ko, nag-white lies ako once para magka-kliyente, and then that's how I started magkaroon ng isang experience. But totally up to you if you will like to be honest na you don't have experience but you have the knowledge. Pwede rin, meron din naman mga ma-accept ng kliyente na ganon. But sa akin, sa nangyari sa akin, I did like white lies para makakuha ng client. I pretended to have the experience and then they asked me question, nasagot ko naman yung mga tanong nila to convince them na I really have the experience kahit na wala pa. And this is the main reason why that learning everything first pagdating sa Amazon PPC is the key when it comes to closing a deal with a client. Kung sakaling ba mag-client in the future, yung tools ba sagot ng client? Yes, sagot na po niya. Sagot na po ng client pagdating sa PR and the PPC. Pag nag-browse po ako sa OLJ, need po nila may experience. Yes, need po nila may experience. But yun nga sabi ko, I mean, how can you start if like you will not try na magka-experience? Kasi meron talagang mga you have option. Either mahanapin mo yung kliyente na nag-accept ng no experience or mag-white lies ka na meron kang experience kahit na wala as long as mapanindigan mo lang yung skills na in-offer sa kanila. For Ma'am Jeremy, for sponsor brands defense, product targeting, should I pause the advertise product na walang impression for a month? Ano po kayang effect nito? I would suggest yes if like totally patay na talaga yung niya. But at the same time, try to do some adjustment as well, probably with the bids or with the angle of your targeting, why it's not getting impression. Kasi if it's not getting impression, probably yung tinatarget mo na competitor or yung sarili mong product is not getting any impressions as well. But on the other side, if it's getting impression, pero pagdating sa defense targeting mo, sa sponsored sponsored brand, wala kang nakukuha, then there might be some issues about that. And one thing that you can do as well is to relaunch the campaign. What if kung mag-offer ng free service para eventually ma-convince yung client to hire you? Pro bono nga ilang weeks dapat ang pwede kang yes, pwede rin, ma'am. Totally up to you if that term, yung term na ganyan is okay sa'yo, pwede rin. Or, yun na nga, gaya nga nasabi ko, mag-offer ng free audit free audit sa kanilang service. Nga pala, if you are interested to for the lesson sa course, feel free to visit the na lang the website, and then we will be officially opening the batch 11 already for that. We have participant of 10 people here. I'll be opening right now. Let me just set it up real quick here. The 10 slot that I promised for the Amazon product research course for free. Just hold on for a second. Ano ba yung inventory management, coach? Related ba siya sa PPC? Somehow related siya ng konti kasi when advertising, you have to make sure na meron talaga siyang enough inventory na kailangan yung ibenta before doing the advertising. But it's not your responsible as an Amazon PPC specialist to do the inventory management. They have someone already na naka-assign para dyan. Alright. Alrighty. Tingnan natin. Ito sa kung sino lang makauna na makapag-register. I-open ko siya. For how many? 10. Wait, saan ko ba i-adjust yung ano? Hold on. Do you have any questions, guys? Ay, ito pala. Inventory. Ay, coach, nagpapagamit po ba kayo ng Seller Central account during the training? Unfortunately po, ma'am, hindi po kasi si client lang po ang may ability to have the kung sino yung gustong bigyan nila ng tawag nito ng access. So, ganun po. Pero siguro, like in terms of, pero hindi rin kasi hindi ako makapagbigay rin ng access for internship. That's one of the as well. That's one of the challenge as well. Ayan, sige. Open ko wait lang. Visit natin. Hello, ma'am. Unfortunately po, wala po, ma'am eh. Baka na extra. Kasi last time, nagpa-ano ako. Tawag nito, nagpa-promo. Nag-close na po siya nung nakaraang araw. Alright guys, so for someone who are interested to get the Amazon Product Research course for free, then all you have to do is just to click buy now, buy it now. It's supposed to be enroll now. Let me change it from here. Ayan, click nyo lang yung link sa baba. And then I'll be opening that for about like 5 minutes already. And then i-change ko na siya agad. Yep. Yep, aside from that, do you have any more question? Or is it? Let me unshare my. There you go. You don't have any more questions, guys? We are how many here? Like 48? Ignore. Wait. Can I close this? Yep, I guess how long yung course, my live sessions po ba? It's a pre-recorded lesson. So basically, pwede mo siyang i-take anytime you want. And live session, meron po tayong weekly live sessions for for question and answer like this sa Zoom po. And then meron din tayong private support group. Anytime meron kang question, then there will be an answer as soon as alam ko yung tanong doon sa sa question. So ganun po. Pre-recorded lessons po siya. It would look like this sa try ko nga mag-log in. Wala pong si Sir Alex, wala pong one raffle for PPC coach. Unfortunately po sir, wala po kasi hanggang 50 attendees lang po tayo ngayon. Sayang hindi tayo umabot, but I can only like give as of the moment yung natin, pre-product research course. So click nyo lang po yung nasa nasa baba, and then you'll get the access for the product research for free, which is something na hopefully makatulong din sa inyo if being a product researcher is something na gusto nyo ring tawag nito matutunan. So ganun po. How to access po the free course po. Click nyo lang po yung link ma'am para makapag-register. When you click this, enroll now and whatnot, that is free. You will receive an email about the about the access nung course. Alright, yun. Wala pa po free poll. Wala po ma'am eh. Kanina sana kung umabot sana tayo ng 100 attendees. Magpaparapol sana tayo. Yes, no problem po Sir Alex. How about po yung mga bumili ng coffee? Yes, yun po yung mga nagbumili ng coffee last time. There will be a raffle draw po para po sa kanila. Hindi ko lang na umabot sila ng ng 5. If you are one of those, like just send me a message lang po ma'am. Yes, no problem po ma'am Jeremy. Yung kailan susunod daw na webinar? Probably next day, tomorrow. I'll just announce sa natin sa group natin. No problem po Sir Arvin, enjoy. Ayun. So, ano nga bang mukha niya dito sa ganito po siya. When you are already registered, if you are already enrolled sa Amazon SEO, yung full course niya, it would look like this. Ay, hindi pala ako naka-share screen. Hindi ako naka-share screen, right? Ayan. It would look like this. So, like let's say, resume course. And ito, nandito po lahat ng lessons. Start here, the orientation. And the lesson, Amazon SEO, PPC Basic Specialist, and whatnot. Ayan, mga what if situation, PPC Advanced. Nandito lahat ng mga mga lesson. And the advantage is, pag nakalimutan mo yung lesson, you can go back to the lesson anytime you want. And this is going to be a lifetime access already, and then updates. Whenever there is an updates with a PPC strategy and whatnot, anything to do with a PPC, the updates will be all included on the lessons already. Any questions so far?
All good.
All good. Yep, wala nang questions. So I think that is pretty much it, and I really hope na like you guys at least learn something, and na makapag at least makapag-analyze if something, being an Amazon PPC specialist is something for you that you would like to engage in terms of learning the skill itself. So I think that's pretty much it, and thank you very much guys, and have a good night everyone. Thank you din po guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you din po Ma'am Sel, Sir Abel.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Good night. See you soon.